Hello everybody and welcome to episode 215 of Topicopedia podcast, the podcast that proves you don't need qualifications to have opinions, although after reading our YouTube comments apparently we don't even need brains.
Speak for yourself, I'm an internet celebrity now.
Oh god, here we go.
It's true, Spoodpimp has gone absolutely mental this week. One viral reel later, and apparently I'm now David Attenborough of Tiny Spiders.
I don't think David Attenborough has ever said, look at this little penis, of dramatic and orchestral music.
That's because spiders don't have penises.
And meanwhile, I spent my week doing what every middle-aged man does, obsessively refreshing... Middle-aged? Seriously? Obsessively refreshing the news every 12 seconds to see what fresh political chaos has unfolded.
And in between those refreshers?
I popped into Lidl.
Ah, yes, just for bread.
Exactly.
Came out with a pressure washer, a wetsuit, an inflatable kayak, 3 packets of bratwurst and a chainsaw.
Well, it was an offer.
Lidl's middle aisle is like being drunk with your debit card. You walk in needing milk and leave wondering if today's the day you'll finally learn welding.
Well, I was this close to buying a telescope.
For what?
To see if common sense is visible from Earth anymore.
Judging by social media, it's not.
Speaking of social media, Uncle Jerry has now completely taken over our Facebook comments.
Honestly, if you've never seen Uncle Jerry in action, imagine your slightly inappropriate uncle discovering the internet at 3 pints deep.
Every single post.
Every single time.
We love him.
HR definitely wouldn't.
Right then, what have we got coming up this week?
We'll be reading out your feedback, catching up on our notable news stories of the week.
We'll also be looking at the world's weirdest Guinness World Records.
Which begs the question, how bored do you have to be before you wake up and think, today's the day I attempt to balance 73 teaspoons on my face?
To be fair, if someone's making a career out of eating washing up liquid pods, anything's possible.
We've also got another Exhibit A.
This week's case, the tragic murder of Shani Warren, the case that remained unsolved for 35 years before one tiny piece of evidence finally changed everything.
We've also got Follow Fast or Scroll Past, where we're looking at things people are weirdly obsessed with.
Things that somehow convinced perfectly sensible adults to queue for hours and spend hundreds of pounds because TikTok told them to.
Honestly, if you ever catch me paying £300 for a fluffy keyring...
Well, no, you completely lost the plot.
Or I've had 2 glasses of wine.
Fair point.
We'll also have Meme of the Week.
And of course, Joke of the Week.
So whether you're driving or working, walking the dog, hiding from your responsibilities, or currently explaining to your partner why you've just spent £350 on a machine that makes slushies.
Maybe they are having alcoholic slushies.
Oh, yes, please.
Grab yourself a drink and get comfy, and let's dive into episode 215 of Topicopedia podcast.
Hey. Gosh, it got a bit confusing at the end there, didn't it?
It's okay. We got away with that, but yeah, just
totally got away with it.
I would, yeah.
Anyway.
Here
we are. It's been a week.
Has it? Has it been a whole week?
It's been an entire 7 days, yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Mm.
Yeah.
So how are you? How has it been?
Yeah, it's been all right. It's been warm.
Oh my God. It's been a bit too warm.
No, don't start with that. We don't do that.
Oh, give it up. There's no way on Wednesday, Thursday last week you weren't, tearing what's left of your hair out.
No. I mean, I did have to stick the aircon on at night.
Oh, lucky you. Yeah, no, not all of us peasants, we don't get to do that because we can't afford to put the aircon on at night.
Fair play.
So it was a bit of a struggle. I chose those 2 days, the hottest days of the year, the record-breaking days. I chose those to convert my shelves into spider shelves. Did I feel pleased with myself at the time? No. I regretted every life choice up until that point. I wanted to kill someone, very nearly did. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But I did it, and now it looks marvellous, and I'm very proud of myself.
You did it and then you completed it, or you did it and then you killed someone?
The first one. Yeah, no,
okay.
I didn't kill anyone. not yet, anyway. But it's cooled down now, so hopefully I won't have to. But yeah, no, I'm very pleased with myself. And my Spoodpimp on Facebook has gone berserk.
Fantastic. Well done.
4.1k followers, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, wild.
Just
Don't know where
think,
they all came
if
from.
just 1% of them tuned into the podcast, we would have.
That would be so cool.
We'd have some listeners.
We have listeners.
Yeah, we do. We're just not very good at counting them.
We're not very good at counting them whatsoever.
We
no.
just can't count it all, to be fair.
We're having a good time, and that's the main thing.
Any wonder we got to 215.
Do you know, did you think we'd get this far when we started?
No, I don't think so. I think most podcasts don't get this many episodes.
No, I don't think they do.
No.
Do you know, funnily enough, I think it was last week, there was a podcast I really wanted to re-listen to because it was so good. And I was telling Lee about it. And we desperately tried to find it. And it's paywalled now. You can only get it on Patreon. And I'm like, for God's sake, I'm not paying for it. I've listened to it before. But I've probably mentioned it before. It's called I Secretly Recorded My Boyfriend. And it was just so good. But as you can imagine, it ran out of steam when they had to tell him that they were recording him and that he was actually like a bit of an internet celebrity without ever knowing it. So yeah, that kind of was the end of that. So I can see why they've paywalled it. Because they can't go anywhere else with that. But yeah, so I'm a bit gutted now because I did really want to listen to it again. So yeah, if anyone from that podcast is listening, do us a favour, podcaster to podcaster. I really want to listen again.
Fair play.
Oh dear.
Oh, right. So yeah, apart from that, anything eventful this week?
No, I think that's enough. Going viral, being an internet celebrity.
And melting.
And building spider shelves in record-breaking heat, I think, is more than enough for 1 week.
I did see one of your videos of a spider arriving, and it was bigger than what you thought.
Oh, yeah. And still tiny.
Yeah, but it still jumped pretty well.
Oh, yeah, they're really good at jumping.
Yeah,
they ping around
just like,
all over the place.
God, yeah. I'd be concerned I'd lose it, jump and not find it.
Everyone has said that. But I felt that way to start off with, but they're easier to keep a hold of than, I don't know, than you think. They do ping around all over. I think they're just scared, aren't they?
Yeah, fair dues.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, no, yeah. Keep watching the content. It, feeds the algorithm.
Got something to say? Well, don't be shy. Slide in our DMs, Topicopedia.online. Love us or hate us, we'll read it out loud, even if it's weird
or makes Jerry proud. Yeah, we saw your NFT. Cheers, Jer. Still can't unsee all that pubic hair. Then came the tale that we can't explain. A dildo dick stuck to the cabin in a plane. And who could forget
that fateful hour when chihuahuas rose and seized world power?
So love us or roast us, we're not gonna cry. We'll read out your filth with a wink and a sigh. Be cheeky, be brutal, be gross, we don't care. We've seen Uncle Jerry's pick. Nothing compares.
So let's dive in and see what feedback we have from last week's episode, which has actually only been on YouTube for half of the week because for some reason it decided it wasn't going to upload it properly.
Oh, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's sat there in processing. Will begin shortly. Check starting soon. And after a week, I don't think the checks are going to happen.
No. Oh, that's a bit concerning. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry if you've been waiting on YouTube. That's all on them and not anything to do with us. It's all automated for us.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Well, Andy has generously given us some feedback again, as always. Thank you very much, Andy. Talking about random things people bought on eBay. You didn't mention the Weird Al song. What I bought on eBay. So many great things in there.
I don't think I've heard that one.
I don't think I've heard that
no.
one.
God, I've not heard Weird Al for years. But he was like
I
the
have heard that
original.
one.
The original.
Did we not?
What?
Did we not talk about it once?
I don't know. Did we?
Because now it's coming back to me, and I feel like maybe we played it once on an episode.
Oh, maybe we did.
Maybe we did.
Maybe we did.
I don't remember. But yeah, we missed one there. I'm sorry, Andy. To apologise. He said also, on the line of buying nothing with the air guitar, there was an Amazon product that was a plastic ball that contained nothing for the people who, when you ask them what they want, and reply with nothing. Wow. He goes on to say, talking about people buying things that are hard to prove, like Justin Bieber's leftover toast or Britney Spears' used chewing gum, etc., reminded me of an episode of My Family. The dad buys some soil from the supposed pitch back in 1966 World Cup England game, and he tried convincing the family that it was real because it had a certificate from the website clods.com. Also, speaking of trying to preserve the food with epoxy, there was someone on YouTube who tried to preserve a Halloween lantern using epoxy but kept having issues, so it might be a while before they perfect it. He did send me the video, and I've seen the full version of that video. The pumpkin just kind of rotted inside the resin.
Oh, okay.
I
wouldn't have thought
it works better with things that are already dried through.
Oh, yeah. Have to dry it first.
People will set inverts in resin, and you pin them first to hold their shape because they curl up when they die, and then you have to sort of let them dry out first before you can put them in resin, or they will sort of decompose in there. So yeah,
lovely.
That'll be why the pumpkin thing didn't work. But thank you ever so much, Andy, for your lovely feedback. Big appreciate.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet this week. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey there, folks. Come take a peek. It's notable news of the week. Headlines, highlights, what's on trend from start to finish, beginning to end. Stories big and stories sleek. It's scoop you want to see. Smart and snappy, fresh and chic. Notable news of the week. Notable news of the week. Notable news of the week.
Okay, so notable news from the past 7 days. What have we got?
What have we got?
We've got all sorts. England's still in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, are they?
Amazing. I've actually been watching it.
Oh, okay. Obviously.
Only when England play,
yeah,
naturally.
Scotland are out.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, Scotland. You sound really upset by that.
They
You sound
out, didn't they? Oh, sorry, no, not the football. Sorry, that was that bitchy. Whoops.
Oh dear. God, what else have we got? Wimbledon is on. What's your favourite part about Wimbledon?
Not going.
Not going. What about the grunts? The grunts they do.
Strawberries and cream.
Oh, strawberries and cream.
Oh no, I don't watch Wimbledon, babes. I've got things to do. I've got a life. I'm going to get my strawberries and cream and go about the rest of my day. I don't need to be watching Wimbledon.
Yeah, I think.
No.
I think strawberries and cream are the highlight of Wimbledon.
100%. Not that I've ever been. Not that I ever watch it. But I do like to celebrate with some strawberries and cream, minus the tennis. Yeah.
Also, this week, apparently we broke records for the heat.
Yes.
I mean, the jury's out on this one. I don't believe that it is getting hotter. I think this is just normal summer weather. And you get some summers hotter than others.
Mm.
And
yeah.
The thing is, when they take these measurements of how hot it is in certain locations, these locations are typically like airports or, you know, places where there isn't much tree cover. There's a lot of tarmac or concrete space, reflecting heat. This isn't like taken on a street where you've got, natural coverage from trees and grass and whatnot. These are like areas that have been developed, and if you do create a big area full of asphalt and concrete, the weather, the temperature is going to get hot. It's going to get hotter there.
Yeah, definitely.
So I kind of think when they come out with these things, what they should do is they should base it on somewhere normal. If they're going to try and tell you that the climate is warming up, right, just get a temperature in the shade somewhere. And you go, look, this is temperature in the shade. It's a bit hot.
Mm.
Do you not agree? Do you not think? No?
I don't know. As long as they're consistent with their measuring, I think that's the most important thing.
It just feels like they just try and get the highest read possible. Like they want to be in the headlines. They want their location in the country to say it's been the hottest part of the UK. Of
course they do.
They'll do what they can. They'll probably stick a blowtorch next to the thermometer. Goes a bit warm, Like particularly if you're taking a measurement near an airport, not only have you got all that tarmac and whatnot, you've also got the heat coming from the jet engines. It's not a real measurement. Like maybe like where you are, like a coastal town, it's more sensible to take measurements somewhere like that where you've got a breeze and, measure the average temperature just in a normal place.
There was no fucking breeze.
Well, there you go.
There wasn't a gnat's fart in the air. I'm telling you, there was no air. It was stifling and still, and every window and door was open, but it made fuck all difference. It did nothing. There was no airflow. It was awful. It was awful. I wish there was a breeze. Sorry, passionate about that. There was no breeze.
Oh dear. Well, I still don't believe it is any hotter, really. I think it's just a nice summer. But we just love to say, you go outside, you're going to die. We're all going to die.
Yeah, I mean, they are dramatic, but that's how headlines work, isn't it? By being dramatic and fear-mongering, all that kind of rubbish. That's why I stay away from it all. But I mean, it has been nice. I think it was a little too hot for me personally those couple of days, but the rest of it, like today's beautiful. It's I'm sat at sort of, 24.2 in my room. That's lovely.
Yeah.
Very comfortable in that. But yeah, when it was hitting nearly 29 in here, I thought, I can't cope.
Yeah,
and other people had hotter houses, and I just thought, I don't know how you're alive.
Yeah. Best off keeping your curtains closed because it reflects the heat out.
Exactly. Yeah. It blocks that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stops the sunlight coming in. But it's a bit miserable, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
Especially if you're indoors.
Yeah. Although
I didn't even want to go outdoors. Like, it was just so unbearably hot.
Yeah, but there's plenty of shops and things with aircon on,
Yeah, no, it's all right. I probably would have been happier in a shop with the aircon on, to be honest.
In fact, I think that was. I believe it was in the news, weren't it? That they wanted to ban air conditioning.
Yeah.
Which does not surprise me because, councils order homeowners to rip out home aircon units. So the government basically don't want you to. I mean, if you're going to pay for your electric, who are the government to tell you what you spend it on?
Yeah, I don't understand this. I mean, sorry, but someone using an aircon unit in their 2 up, 2 down. I mean, you could. I'm the last person to, get on the tax the rich campaign because I think it's fucking stupid. They're already taxed shit. But if you're going to make that argument, what about someone who has a, multi-million-pound mansion who's got all their lights on and they're heating their pool in the winter? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Absolutely shut up.
Because apparently this came through as a net zero crackdown as part of building regulations and state that active cooling, such as aircon units, should only be used after all passive methods such as opening the window have been exhausted. Right? I'm sorry, if it's my electricity and I'm paying for it, then you're not telling me what I'm spending it on. If I want to run my aircon, I'm going to run my aircon. And I don't think the government should be getting involved in that because that's your own business.
They need to worry a bit more about, what they're going to do about these energy prices that are going through the roof rather than worrying about how people are spending their money. Yeah,
exactly. At the same time, it has kind of crippled the energy grid. But there again, that's their own short-sightedness that has caused that. They rushed to close all the coal power plants and then they've not, invested in nuclear. And then that's why when we've had some nice weather, solar hasn't generated as much as they'd have liked because when they get too hot, they don't work that well. Brilliant. And then, and then of course they've had to, spend a fortune getting gas-fired power stations to power up. Because people are charging the cars and also running aircon. But it's a car can have an 80 kilowatt hour battery. You can charge that up overnight. But if you turn on your aircon and you use 5 or 6 kilowatt hours, oh no. How does that work? It's complete double standards. It's complete BS.
Yeah.
Because a car takes a lot more energy than running your air conditioning. So you can't, make people out as being bad people because they're running their air conditioning to try and be comfortable and get a good night's sleep. While encouraging people and saying how green it is to be charging your car up.
Yeah, exactly. You're quite right.
But talking of government and being sly and, the standards they're currently at, I don't know if you saw, but the speaker did have a go at, he was a bit angry in the Commons. Was it on Friday? I think it was on Friday, because it was leaked that on, midnight on Friday night or whatever, the Home Office was going to announce that they were moving illegal migrants into, ex-army barracks and things.
Right, okay.
And they were quite upset because actually they hadn't notified any of the MPs whose constituencies it was.
Right.
And the speaker was like, the MPs should know and should be able to have a say on behalf of their constituents.
Exactly.
To whether they agree with it or not. So, even though the speaker's a Labour politician, he said, this is really backhanded and out of order and this isn't how we do politics in this country. And how disappointed he was that, they decided to do it like that.
Oh, wow. I wish I had seen that.
Yeah. But there's only like 30 of them in the House at the time. But yeah, it needs calling out. You can't just announce things. It's like the fact that now after they've had this by-election in Makerfield and Labour won it, now suddenly they've decided they're going to tax ISAs at 22%.
What?
Yeah, so tax-free savings accounts are no longer going to be tax-free. If you've got a stocks and shares ISA. They've also reduced the allowance of which you can save each year tax-free.
Right.
And then over the weekend, they announced that rough sleeping is no longer a crime as the Vagrancy Act is repealed.
Okay. Great. So that's going to make it okay to be homeless then.
So it's okay to be... some people choose it, some people don't, but the government has always massaged their figures about how many are actually homeless. And they've been called out on it numerous times because if people are sofa surfing, they don't class it as being homeless. They class just people who are on the streets with nowhere to go specifically as being homeless.
Yeah.
So in reality, they're not revealing the full scale of the issue. Yeah,
well, it's just like schools with Ofsted. They don't admit that bullying happens because they don't want it to look bad on their Ofsted, and it's the same with the government and homelessness.
Yeah, exactly.
No different.
Yeah, and then because it just takes you back to as well, like they're aiming to build all these houses and things, and X amount are meant to be affordable, and they're not. Let's be honest, homes are completely unaffordable at the moment in this country.
Yeah,
and they are not doing anywhere near enough to make it accessible for first-time buyers to get on the property ladder.
No.
So there we go. I've had a nice little rant about that. What else has gone on this week?
Gosh.
Yeah, obviously, it's still trundling on that obviously Keir Starmer's resigned, but he's going to see us through for a couple of months, but not as long as what Andy Burnham wanted him to. Andy Burnham wanted him to stick around a few more months to get himself in there and whatnot. And but yeah, I think we're going to hear a bit about what Andy Burnham is planning to do. But I don't think it involves having a general election so he can actually be operating on a mandate that he's stood by. Because you've got to bear in mind, other MPs that stood for parties, well, other MPs that were voted in during the last general election were voted in on Keir Starmer's mandate, which they haven't stuck to at all. They've just gone and done completely opposite of everything. So then he's come up, but he wasn't even an MP. So he wasn't even, protest. He wasn't, running his election campaign based on that manifesto.
Right. Okay.
So in a way, he's not really got he hasn't got a mandate, and this is what's going to come and bite him in the ass. Because without a general election, people will just turn around and say, "We haven't got a mandate. We didn't vote for whatever you're doing."
Oh God. Okay. Yeah.
So we'll wait and see what happens.
I mean, so it's definitely him then, is it? I don't know how it all works.
I think it's going to be him. I've not seen any news of anyone else wanting the job.
No.
I don't think anyone else would want to go near the job.
So he's just the only idiot then?
Yeah, pretty much. He thinks he's the saviour by the sounds of it.
Oh God, it's scary.
Yeah,
it's scary.
Anyway, in other news,
I guess we'll see what happens next. Yeah.
In other news, there's a bizarre thing going on in New York, apparently, of people breaking into sewers. Why? What would you want to go into sewers for? A group of around 7 people could be seen emerging from a maintenance hall around 2 a.m. on a quiet street in Brooklyn's Gravesend neighborhood. They made their way to a couple of parked cars and pulled out fresh clothes to change into. Police say the group entered the sewers about 11 p.m, meaning they could have been underground for 3 hours. I don't think there's anything good to find in sewers.
No, I'm not sure that there's anything good going on down there.
It might be a bit cooler, maybe.
It's either, it probably is a bit cooler, I suppose. There is that.
Also, Gracie the giraffe has been found.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, so this giraffe went missing off a Texas ranch, just wandered off.
Okay.
I mean, you'd think a giraffe should be quite an easy thing to find.
Well, you'd think, yeah.
Maybe it's quite a rural area. But yeah.
Well, even still, I mean, from someone who's from a rural area, if we even, see a human that we're not used to seeing, it's an event,
Yeah. Oh, but that's a nice story. At least that giraffe's been found.
Yeah.
What else did I just see? I just saw something else. You know what? I can't find it. I'm too warm to think. It's a bit stuffy in my studio tonight, so it's a little bit on the warm side.
You can't complain about that. No, sorry.
No, I'm not.
Complain about that. I'm not allowed to complain about the heat.
It's too small a room for me to fit in air conditioning.
Sorry, you need to appreciate the good weather.
Yeah, okay, I do. Lovely. Sorry. I was going to say I'll take another layer off. I'm sat naked anyway, so.
Good Lord.
I'm joking.
Good
And
Lord.
maybe I should strip off. Yeah, I think that's about it for the exciting news in the world this week. Unless you want to know about a raccoon that got its head stuck in a jar in Massachusetts.
Yes.
You do? A raccoon got its head stuck in a jar in Massachusetts.
Oh my God.
Yeah, animal control
Way
had
better
to
than
come
our
to
news. Way better than our news.
animal control had to come to the rescue. Bless. They've posted a video of it as well, of this poor animal suffering.
Oh, bless.
Bless.
Oh.
Anyway, at least it's on the mend now. Happy days.
Yeah.
The raccoon can now go and live its life.
In a trash can.
Okay.
That's what they do, isn't it?
I'm glad we get the best news stories from America. That's such a relief, isn't it?
Yeah, because I feel like raccoons are the seagulls of the States.
Yeah.
And I think they're cuter though. I'd rather see raccoons going through my rubbish than seagulls. There you go. That's just me. Oh dear.
You know what? I did watch a Gary Eats video the other day. Where did he go to now? He went to a seaside resort and he went to this terrible, terrible chippy. But he took it down to like the seafront to try it.
Yeah.
These seagulls were proper eyeing it all up and he was trying to shoo them away and whatnot. And ended up where he took a bite of this sausage and he was not impressed with it at all and whatnot. Anyway, seagull swiped in and took the whole thing in one go.
Oh my God.
Off it went, this sausage. And he said, he's going to regret that. He said, I'm probably going to get in trouble because he'll end up ill.
Oh God. Well, I mean, it's not like he fed it to the seagull.
No.
The seagull taketh.
But he paid like £4 for this sausage and he said it was terrible.
I mean, how do you get a sausage wrong, honestly?
Well, it's just like a commercial sausage, isn't it? Not a, chippies go for like them commercial style sausages rather than the proper sausages. But either way, he weren't impressed with it at all. Obviously, he couldn't ask for a refund on that because they snatched it. But they did refund him on his fish and chips.
Good.
Which he weren't impressed with either.
Is that not good either?
No. They didn't have haddock. They didn't have cod. They only had pollock.
Okay.
And then they tried to say, it's mushy like that because that's how pollock is. And he was like, I've never had pollock like that before. Mushy pollock. So he wasn't happy with that. So if you're ever in whatever town it is, it's worth a follow. But Gary Eats, I quite enjoy a bit of Gary Eats.
Yes, I like stuff like that.
Yeah, and then when he does the ones with the guy who used to do Rate My Takeaway as well, Danny.
Oh right.
Yeah, Danny and Gary, they're quite funny together.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have to give them a watch.
Yes, give them a go. Right. Have we got a topic?
We sure do.
Hey.
The world's Guinness World Records. Sorry, the world's weirdest Guinness World Records.
Oh, okay.
We might have talked about this many years ago, but it's been many years, so we're going back.
Okay. I'm sure there's weirder ones that have come through since then. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's one for most chopsticks held in a beard. How many do you reckon?
I mean, you'd have to put them all the way through, otherwise how would they hold?
Oh, yeah.
Would you, oh gosh. I don't, maybe 15 or 20.
Apparently 520.
What? No. How the hell would you do that?
He must have a hell of a beard, mustn't he?
Yeah.
So apparently American record breaker Joel Strasser managed to fit an incredible 520 chopsticks into his beard, and he's made a habit of setting bizarre beard-related records, including forks, pencils, and even candy canes.
Wow, okay.
They'll put anything in that book, won't they?
Yeah.
My God.
As long as you're paying them to be there, I think you have to pay a fee for them to be there, don't you?
I think you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, he just wants the fame. I can understand it.
How about the world record for the longest marathon on a swing?
Oh.
How long do you think you could spend continuously swinging on a children's swing set, surviving on short breaks and a lot of determination?
I think realistically, I would last probably about an hour.
Yeah, but you get short breaks.
Short breaks, yeah, okay.
I don't think you should be allowed short breaks.
Technically, no, I don't think you should.
But then what when you need the toilet?
Well, this is the point, though. I think you shouldn't be allowed short breaks, and you should choose if you want to shit yourself or not.
Okay.
How dedicated are you
Yeah.
to the cause? If someone hands you a sausage roll, fair enough. Eat it whilst you're swinging. If you can't, I no breaks. Breaks for the week.
Yeah.
I don't know how long though.
36 hours and 32 minutes.
Jesus.
I think I would be quite tired by that point. All that time without sleep.
Yeah.
Unless you do have a little power nap on your short break. It doesn't really specify how.
Did you have to actually continuously swing?
Yeah.
Your legs would be dead.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, screw that.
Yeah, don't bother with that.
I'm not even sure I could do it for an hour. Okay, how about the farthest throwing of a washing machine?
What? Why would you even try?
Because they're heavy as shit, aren't they? So
Yeah, but they're
that's a
also
hard
incredibly
thing to throw.
awkward to hold.
Yeah.
Like, where would you grab it to throw it from?
Exactly. So, with all this in mind, how far do you reckon it's been thrown?
No idea. I couldn't even call that. I don't think they did throw it. They might have dragged it.
I reckon if imagine someone actually had the strength to lift it on their own.
Yeah.
To actually throw it, I think you'd be lucky to throw it 5 centimeters.
Yeah.
But anyway, a Swedish power lifter, managed to throw it 4.45 meters.
What? No. Was this like some little kiddies washing machine or something? Like a Fisher-Price washing machine?
It's a full-size washing machine, nearly 4.5 meters, proving that apparently anything can become a sport. I mean, full-sized.
Wow. Okay. Fair dues.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see it, to be honest with you. Seeing is believing.
What about tallest stack of hats worn at once? Anthony Kelly broke this record for a tower of hats on his head without toppling them over. How high do you think it was?
See, I've got a very cartoonish image in my head of it being so tall that people are like climbing ladders to
to put them on.
Put more on, So, but I don't even know how many. It's hard to know how many hats.
Depends what kind of hats they are. What if top hats?
Exactly.
Because top hats, you think.
They wouldn't stack well, would they?
No, but they would also give a lot of height without having a lot of hats.
Yeah, that's true.
In fact, you could just have a 6 meter high top hat.
Yeah.
And then just win it.
Yeah, that's true. But then I suppose you'd also have to consider the weight of the hats.
Okay, yeah.
It's going to be very hard to hold that up, isn't it? And to hold it steady. Do you know what? I think we don't know enough about the type of hats.
Okay.
To make an educated guess. So I'm just going to let you tell me.
So he won with 107.5 centimeters. That's just over a meter. Or 3 foot 6 inches.
Yeah,
it doesn't say how many hats
stat.
it is, but it is quite a tall stack of hats.
I think we should redo this one, but with top hats.
Yeah, yeah, the proper British way, or flat caps as well. Yeah, do a version with top hats and a flat cap one as well.
Do you know? I can imagine Andy having a go at this.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We'll throw him the gauntlet.
I tell you what, Andy did send me a photo yesterday. Sorry for this. This is a short break from the lineup, but he sent me a photo that work had given him a free ice lolly.
All right.
And what kind of ice lolly do you think it might have been, Steve?
A Calippo.
No,
Oh,
different type that we've talked about recently-ish.
a mini milk.
No,
Oh God. I think
very
you should
colourful.
Clippo
Very
shots.
colourful. It's fruit pastel, Lolly.
Oh,
And of course, I asked what colour he got to. He didn't. He didn't tell me. He showed me. He sent me a photo,
brilliant.
and he didn't just get to the yellow. He made the yellow disappear.
Wow. Okay, that's impressive.
So, yeah, if anyone is looking for a fun party, go speak to Andy. Anyway, yes, I think we better move on.
Yeah.
The most Big Macs eaten in a lifetime. Oh my
Okay.
God. Wow. I mean, you have to start young, I would have thought.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe-
it depends
maybe
how
a bit
often you go, doesn't it? How many
Yeah,
days are there in a
true.
year?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe
365. Off the top of my head.
definitely.
Is that right? So then, if you had, should we do some quick maths?
Yeah.
So if you had 3 a day,
Yeah.
that's fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would be 1,095 a year.
Okay.
So yeah, if you did that over 34 years, you beat
Okay.
him.
Well, I haven't actually announced how many, but it
Oh,
was
sorry.
34,000. Over 34,000.
Yeah.
I thought you were guessing. Sorry. I
So-
thought you were going to do an educated guess.
I mean, yeah, if you did it for quite a long time in your life, yeah, you could hit that. You could beat him. You could win. Oh, the question is though, right? How much is a Big Mac on average now? I mean,
God,
obviously,
I actually don't know.
30 years ago it's probably a bit cheaper, but say it's what, £4.50 now.
It's more than that.
We'll go with that. Just to
Okay.
34,000 Big Macs will cost you £153,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not taking part in that. He can keep that record.
I don't think you'd feel very well either, to be fair. I think you might have some issues. So yeah, I'd definitely pass on that one. But yeah, you go, Glen Coco.
Here's one for you.
Jesus.
Charlotte Lee from the USA has spent years collecting rubber ducks of every shape, colour and theme, turning bath time toy into a record-breaking hobby. They've got the largest collection of rubber ducks. How many do you think they've got?
Oh God, I don't know. How many rubber ducks? Do you know that there are a lot of types of rubber ducks? My parents had a Nelson rubber duck.
I had no idea they had branded rubber ducks. There you go. That's what I know.
It was like a little rubber duck dressed up as Nelson. And you can get them like for everything. It's kind of weird. But I don't even know where the boundaries of that ends, you know? I don't know. How many? Go on.
8,000. 8,000 rubber ducks. Where would you put all them? That would make a right mess of my bathroom.
Yeah, they must have a massive bathroom.
I've not even got a bath in my bathroom. Just a shower.
Do you reckon they've got like massive like paddling pools or something that they keep them in?
Maybe. I don't know. Although, actually, I don't think you have to keep them wet, to be honest, Nicole.
Yeah, I know, but it's in the spirit of things, isn't it? How else are you going to display your ducks in the most, in the most appropriate way?
Maybe trophy cabinets with your with your world record certificate.
Well, look, I just feel like if you're collecting rubber ducks, trophy cabinets might be a little like overdressing the situation, don't you think?
Maybe. Yeah.
Just a thought. Anyway, how about a really, really nice one that's really attractive? The longest fingernails
Oh.
ever.
Oh no.
Ever. So this is a combined length.
Right.
Do you want to guess how long that combined length was, or do you want me to just rip the Band-Aid off?
Just rip it. I've seen things with long fingernails before, and
Yeah.
that's
It's
Ugh.
gross, isn't it?
It's disgusting.
Okay, so combined length of over 8.6 meters. I mean, why are you doing this? I feel like you need to go and have a mental health assessment.
Nicole. Nicole.
Yeah.
How would you wipe your ass?
Well, you're not, are you? You're not wiping your ass when your nails are that long.
Okay. So, how are you making a
Someone
sandwich?
else is wiping your ass, or you're doing like a dog and scraping it on the floor.
Oh, lovely. So how do you make a sandwich?
You're not. Are you? You're not even picking it up to eat it. You're not doing anything. You're just existing. You and your nails.
I just...
Like an exhibit.
Oh my God. It's, not only is it gross and horribly grim, there is just nothing practical about that whatsoever.
No.
Okay.
No.
Right,
I don't actually think that should be allowed in the Guinness Book of World Records because, well, it's encouraging people to neglect themselves.
Yeah, there we go. Shouldn't be encouraging neglect.
Exactly.
Okay, let's pick it up a little bit. Let's go for longest eyebrow hair.
I love it when you see it on someone or on yourself and you just randomly find a really long hair somewhere, don't you? But they're normally only like an inch or two long, aren't they? So they don't tend to be enormous.
Yeah, so this record is just for like the one singular eyebrow hair on someone. And I know that like...
They can get quite long on men, I feel.
Yeah, I mean like when Linz cuts my hair, she'll trim my eyebrows.
Oh, okay.
Like put the comb in and then bang the dubbers over the comb and whatnot, tidy it up. Maybe his hairdresser doesn't do that.
Sorry?
Maybe his hairdresser doesn't do that.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing not, no.
Because he's ended up with an eyebrow hair that's 7.5 inches.
Holy moly.
Why would you let him
he's getting anything cut?
Oh, God, I don't know.
That would get in your way, wouldn't it? That's going to annoy you. Do you reckon he ties it up in his man bun?
Probably.
I don't know.
Or a little hair clip it to his face hair, his head hair or whatever.
Just combs it into his moustache and then flowing down into his beard, you know? Like, I don't know. I can't understand what would motivate you. I just can imagine the rest of him being quite grotty, you know?
Yeah.
I can smell him from here. Okay, let's move on. Most lit candles held in the mouth.
Oh, that sounds super safe.
It sounds tricky, but I feel like this is dangerous for one, but also it depends on the size of the candle. Because birthday candles, I feel like you could get a lot of those in your mouth, couldn't you?
Yeah. Like 15 maybe?
Yeah, well, apparently not. They must have used different candles. What can I tell you?
I mean, yeah, birthday candles, I could probably fit like 15. Normal candles, maybe 3, 4.
Yeah, but birthday candles are tiny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's in your mouth.
Yeah.
You think you can hold more than 15 birthday candles in your mouth?
They're tiny, yeah.
No, maybe your mouth opens wider than mine.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can I say? I'm fun at parties too. Oh God. Okay, let's move on. What's the last one?
A dog skateboarding through a human tunnel.
Oh, like a tunnel of people? Or...
Yeah. So an English bulldog named Otto successfully skateboarded through a tunnel formed by 30 people standing without touching any of them, making him one of the coolest dogs in Guinness history. That's a fun, light-hearted one, isn't it?
I'm so glad we ended on that after some of the things we've just gone through.
Yeah.
That was a really nice ending. Thank you, Uncle Jerry, for that. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
For the record. Exhibit.
So we have the murder of Shani Warren. On the evening of Easter Sunday, Saturday, 18th of April, 1987, a woman was walking her German Shepherd around Taplow Lake in Buckinghamshire. It was a peaceful spring evening, the sort of place where people came to fish, walk their dogs, or simply enjoy the water. Then her dog stopped. It had spotted something floating just offshore. At first, it looked like discarded rubbish, but as she moved closer, she realized with horror it was the body of a young woman lying face down in the water. Police arrived expecting a tragic drowning. Instead, they found a scene that made almost no sense. The woman had been gagged with a blue scarf. Her wrists had been tied behind her back using one of her own jump leads. Her ankles were bound together with the tow rope from her own car. Another jump lead was recovered from the lake. She was fully clothed and had drowned. The victim was quickly identified as 26-year-old Shani Warren. What followed would become one of Britain's most controversial murder investigations, not because detectives caught the wrong person, but because for years, many weren't even convinced it was a murder at all. Shani came from a close family and lived in Stoke Poges, Buckinghamshire, in a house her father had bought for her. Determined to be independent, she insisted on paying rent and had lodgers living with her. Friends described her as warm, funny, and ambitious. She had no history of depression or mental illness and was making plans for the future. The evening before she disappeared, she'd enjoyed dinner with an ex-boyfriend, Roger Pell. They had a nice time and agreed to meet again. On Good Friday, 17th of April, she visited her parents to borrow an extension lead so she could mow her lawn. Later that afternoon, she finished gardening, loaded the grass cuttings into her black Vauxhall Cavalier, and told her housemates she was just popping out. She planned to dispose of the cuttings, buy an Easter egg and greetings card for Roger, collect a little food, and then return home. She was due to spend Easter Sunday with her family. She left shortly after 6 p.m, and then she never came back. The following evening, her body was discovered at Taplow Lake. Only a short distance away was her car. It was parked in a lay-by. One door sat slightly open. The driver's seat had been pushed backwards. Inside were the Easter egg, a bottle of champagne, greetings cards, her watch, and lighter. The empty bin bags that had contained the grass cuttings were back inside the car, showing she'd already disposed of them elsewhere. Outside the vehicle lay her credit card, a thank you card, and the bank that had contained her tow rope. One thing was missing: her car keys. The scene looked disturbed. Yet, despite all of this, the investigation immediately took a bizarre turn. The first pathologist concluded Shani had drowned, but then came an astonishing opinion. He suggested she may have tied herself up.
Okay.
He believed she could have bound her own ankles and wrists, gagged herself, entered the lake, and taken her own life. Even though she had been found with her wrists secured behind her back, even though she was gagged, even though there was no suicide note, even though she'd spent the day making plans for Easter, even though gifts for the other people remained neatly inside her car, early police statements publicly suggested suicide was a possibility. The family were devastated. They simply knew it wasn't true. Other experts soon challenged those conclusions. A review found bruising had initially been overlooked. Specialists examined the bindings and concluded they could not realistically have been tied in the way suggested. There was no evidence Shani had wanted to end her life. Just days after the body was discovered, detectives formally launched a murder investigation, but precious time had already been lost. Witnesses now began coming forward. One person reported seeing what appeared to be a black car with its bonnet open near the lay-by. Several people remembered seeing a blonde woman standing beside it. Some believed that there were 3 men looking under the bonnet as though they were helping with a breakdown. Those men were never identified. A lorry driver later told police he'd parked behind the Cavalier during the night. He noticed one of its doors wasn't fully shut, but assumed the vehicle had broken down. Horse riders also remembered seeing the abandoned car the following day. None of these sightings produced a suspect. The trail simply went cold. For years, detectives chased countless leads. One prominent suspect was a convicted serial rapist, Clive Barwell. His crimes shared similarities with Shani's case, and he'd been working as a lorry driver around the time of the murder. Investigators seriously considered him, but there was never enough evidence to charge him. The case stalled. Appeals on Crime Watch generated hundreds of calls. Nothing solved it. At the inquest, an open verdict was returned. Shani's family were left with questions that would haunt them for decades. As the years passed, forensic science advanced dramatically. DNA testing became far more sensitive than anything available in 1987. In 2021, Thames Valley Police's car... Oh my God, I can't today. Thames Valley Police's major crime review team decided to re-examine every surviving exhibit. This time, they tested items that had never previously been examined for DNA. The results changed everything. Male DNA was recovered from the scarf used as Shani's gag. Further DNA was found on her bra. The profile matched the one man, Donald Robertson. Robertson wasn't just any suspect. He had spent decades attacking women. In 1981, he'd been arrested after kidnapping and raping a 16-year-old girl in Slough, only a few miles away. At the time, she failed to identify him during an identity parade, although she identified him afterwards. Because of the procedures then in place, police couldn't charge him. Just days after being released, he raped a 14-year-old girl. Later, he committed another rape in 1987. He also had convictions for burglary with intent to rape and for kidnapping a woman in 1990. His offending stretched across decades. Modern forensic testing didn't just link Robertson to Shani. DNA taken from clothing preserved from the 1981 rape victim also matched him. Suddenly, two unsolved cases separated by 6 years pointed to the same violent sexual predator. Detectives interviewed Robertson. When asked whether he'd ever been to Taplow Lake, he simply replied, no. But the DNA evidence told a very different story. In 2022, 35 years after Shani disappeared, Robertson finally stood trial. Prosecutors argued the DNA was the cornerstone of the case. They said Shani had encountered Robertson after leaving home, was falsely imprisoned, indecently assaulted, gagged, restrained, and drowned. The defense pointed to the original pathologist's suicide theory and suggested another offender might have been responsible. The jury wasn't persuaded. After deliberating for more than 7 hours, they unanimously found Donald Robertson guilty for false imprisonment, indecent assault, and murder. He was also convicted of the 1981 kidnapping and rape. Already serving a life sentence for other violent sentences, Robertson was handed a whole life order, meaning he will never be released from prison. For Shani's family, the verdict brought relief, but not happiness. Her parents had both died before seeing justice done. Her brother later spoke of the agony of living for decades with the suggestion that his sister had somehow taken her own life. He described that theory was as not only incorrect, but deeply insulting to Shani's memory. After 35 years, science finally succeeded where the original investigation had failed. The woman once wrongly suspected of staging her own death had in fact crossed paths with one of Britain's most dangerous serial sex offenders. And one tiny trace of DNA, overlooked for decades, finally gave her a voice.
Wow. That's a grim one, isn't it? And it doesn't look like there was a motive for this either, does it? It was just opportunistic.
Opportunistic. Yeah, just obviously wanted what he wanted.
Yeah, but I mean, to think that she was going to tie herself up behind her back.
That is, it's just a classic case of victim blaming, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just like, how could
we don't know what happened. We can't work out what happened. So we're going to decide what happened. And
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
Clearly couldn't be any more wrong than what it was.
No, exactly.
Oh, I quite enjoyed that story.
It was a good one. That was a
good.
good one.
Yeah.
No aliens, though.
No aliens, but we can't win them all, can we?
No, definitely not.
It's follow fast or scroll past. Spending money, don't be daft. If it's decent, we'll say go on. If it's rubbish, it's getting gone. It's Topicopedia's follow fast or scroll past.
Ooh, what have we got this week?
So, things people are weirdly obsessed with.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to start us off with Labubu figures.
Okay. I think you know where I'm going to go with most of these, don't you?
I think so, yeah. I think we probably both will. Priced £18 to £30. They're a blind box. So you don't know what you're getting. £100 to £1,000 plus for rare editions. I mean, have you seen them?
Yes, they are ugly.
They are so ugly and they look tacky and cheap and horrible. But for some reason, they've massively taken off. I'm definitely scrolling past them. I think they're awful.
Yeah, so I'm scrolling past.
Oh, good. We agree.
Yeah.
We like that.
How about Sonny Angels? These are a bit cheaper at £12 to £20 each, or £50 to £300 plus for rare editions. These sounds like they want to be Labubus, but they're not. These are tiny angel dolls with quirky hats such as fruit, vegetables, animals, and more. Been a bit of a social media obsession.
I've just quickly Googled it. I have seen these before. I'm very, very quickly scrolling past. Absolutely. Again, they just look cheap, tacky.
Yeah.
No, I don't like them. It's not. No. No. Here's another one. Jellycat plush toys. Been around for ages, but just suddenly seem to have gone boom recently. £15 to £80. Some giant versions over £150. What do you think?
Scrolling past.
I'm following fast.
Oh yeah, you fancy a Jellycat plush toy?
But I'm literally sat with one right now. I do really like them.
we need a Topicopedia jelly plush toy.
Oh my goodness! Jellycat, get in touch.
Yeah, let's collab. I'd have one if it was one of ours. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I suppose, like looking at their website, unlike the Labubus and them other ones we just talked about, these are all actually unique. They don't all look the same. They don't look plasticky. No. They're actually look cuddly.
They're quite nice. Yeah, they're quite well made. It's definitely. Yeah. It's kind of like a modern day Beanie Baby, but they're much larger.
Yeah. You can get all sorts.
Oh, you can. You really can.
Is this the one where like they have some shops in places and they're like pretend they like if you want an egg one, they'll pretend they're cooking it and whatnot and then bag it up?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know.
I'm sure I've seen something like that. Yeah, like it's like they pretend
that's so funny.
Cooking it or whatever, like, you know, put it on a fake grill and get the spatula out, flip it over. Yeah.
I think I would die of secondhand embarrassment.
Oh, it's what, being the person that works there or the person that's asked for it?
The person buying it. Like, just give it me and put it in a bag. Oh my God, let me go. Don't.
Yeah, but they're obviously they're doing it
charade any more than you do, buddy.
They're doing it for the social media reach, aren't they? People filming it and going, "Oh, look, it's cute." Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that one. But yeah, no, I do think Jellycats are cool.
Okay, fair dues. You can get yourself a Jellycat then.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you permission for that. What about the the Stanley Quencher tumbler? Price 45 to 60 quid. The originally designed as a practical insulated travel cup. I mean, these are just ridiculous, aren't they? It's a travel cup.
I've got one and I'm using it as we speak.
How many of these people, right? How many of these people, and I'm looking at you, Nicole, right?
Yeah.
How far away are you from a tap where you can get yourself some cold water?
Well, right now I'm recording the podcast Honestly, this thing keeps it ice cold.
Okay, right.
Like, you
But
put ice in
the
there,
point
and that
is,
ice will still be ice by the end of the day.
right. But the idea is like these are ideal for people, say, I don't know, a coach driver that's driving a coach for hours and hours in a day, and they want to be able to take a warm brew with them, right? People are buying these to sit at their office desk.
Yeah, why not?
60 quid when you could just put it into a glass. Really?
Yeah, but glass doesn't keep it cold.
Well, you just don't pour as much, and then you go and get another glass when you want some more.
But then you could be at your desk working.
Well, you got to take screen breaks for health and safety.
Then you can sit back and drink from your quencher. I don't know. I like them. I'm here for them.
No, overpriced, completely overpriced.
They are quite expensive, I must admit.
Okay. What about? Oh, is it your turn?
It's my turn.
Go on then.
I don't know what this is. An Owala free sip water bottle.
Okay.
Apparently a rival for the Stanley Cup. Owala bottles feature a built-in straw and a dual drinking spout that lets you sip or swig. Bright colour combinations and frequent limited edition drops have made them hugely popular on TikTok. Priced £30 to £40.
Overpriced water bottle.
Very similar.
Overpriced water bottle. No, scrolling past.
I agree. No, I do agree. I am scrolling past, but I do have something very similar. I bought it on Shein for about £4.50.
There you go.
It's 2 litres. It's huge. It has either a spout you can sip from or like a straw you can, suck through. So, yeah, same thing. Better price point.
Here's one for you. This is all over TikTok at the moment. Everyone's trying to vlog them. Ninja Slushie. It says around 350 quid. I think they go for less on TikTok. Constantly a sale on. I mean, obviously they put the RRP as something as high as like 350 quid just so they can make out it's always a sale and it's always a good deal, right?
To be fair, they are quite expensive. Ninja is a good brand and they do make good stuff.
Right.
And it's well made and it lasts. So you kind of get what you pay for with Ninja.
Right, but do you need a slushie machine? Who needs a slushie machine? Really?
No one needs it.
Exactly, no one needs it.
It's a want, not a need. Listen, just imagine making a mojito in that thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a lot of parties,
slushy mojito.
Right? If you're having a lot of parties and you're having a lot of people around often, then get a couple.
I agree.
Why not? Be perfect for your bar outside next to your pool or whatever, right?
I agree, but if it's just for general use, you're not going to use it that much.
No, exactly, not worth it.
No, I agree.
Past.
But I'm on the fence. I'm not following or scrolling.
Okay, you're eyeing it up.
In mind.
I think the next one.
I think myself into believing I'd have a few parties.
You see, I think the next one is something that you've got, which is actually quite similar, and you could probably actually make slushies with it. To be fair,
you can't.
I mean, it says you can do sorbets with it, which
it goes
the difference
to sorbet.
between
the problem
a sorbet and a slushie is just how much more melted it is.
Yeah. The problem with it is it doesn't do well with liquid.
Okay.
It's not liquid proof. It escapes. I've had that problem.
Okay.
When something's been too liquidy in there. I love my creamy, but I am the first to put my hands up and say I don't use it very often.
Yeah.
So if you are going to use it, then fair enough. It is lovely in the summer. You can make some really nice low fat, low sugar recipes that are actually really good. And cheaper than most ice creams. So I think it is good, but it depends on the individual as to whether you're going to really realistically use it or not.
Yeah.
So I have already followed fast on that one. Maybe a little too fast, but yeah.
How about the Lego Botanical Garden? So for between £25 to £95, Lego flower bouquets and houseplants. These have become popular with adults.
I know Andy has things like this, but for me it's a no. Sorry, I don't like Lego. I did see the other day someone building Lego interior for their spider in their little plastic enclosure, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I think we finally found a use for Lego that I think is quite fun and practical. But no, I do not want Lego flower bouquets. I don't want Lego at all. I don't want to look at Lego. I don't want to think about Lego.
And you don't want to stand in it barefoot.
Flowers. Sorry?
You don't want to stand on it barefoot.
No, I really don't want anything to do with it whatsoever. So no, thank you. I'm very much scrolling past.
Yeah, I'm scrolling past as well.
Exactly. Squishmallows, 10 to £40. Rare editions can be £100 plus. Ultra soft plush toys come in hundreds of different characters, from cows and frogs. They have a certain look about them, don't they? They're sort of like egg shaped almost, and they're quite cute, at least, unlike Labubus and things like that. At least they're cute. I do have one that my daughter bought me. It's like a matcha green tea one. It's so random. And I love it because she bought it. But in general, I'm not interested, but she loves them. She's got loads.
Oh, fair dues.
They're not for me.
No, I'm scrolling past as well.
Yeah,
got
fair
good stuff.
enough.
What about Smisky figures? £10 to £15 for a blind box, or £40 to £100 plus for rare figures. These are tiny glow-in-the-dark green figures found in funny everyday poses, such as hiding behind books, stretching, or peeking around corners. And it's their mysterious appearance, blind box format, and collectible nature that's made them a huge hit on social media.
Right, I've just quickly Googled them, and they're much cooler than any of the other ones.
Let's have a look.
But it's still not my thing. It's just tat to me. It's just crap that you would have on the shelf. Collecting dust. But they are cooler than any of the others, I think.
Yeah, to be fair, they're quite fun, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a bit better. But it's still not for me. I'm still scrolling past.
Fair dues. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that concludes it. So, what do we think? I don't think there's anything there I'm going to rush and buy.
No, none of those are needs, and none of them are really wants either. I wouldn't mind a slushie. If Ninja gifted me a slushie maker, I would enjoy it, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. No.
There you go. We summed it up.
Go. Yes, we have. Yes.
It's the meme of the week. Meme of the week. Meme of the week. So unique. It's the meme of the week. Meme of the week. Meme of the week.
Meme of the week. Yes.
Yes.
We do this each
Here we
week,
are again.
where we throw some memes at you, and we put them up against each other, don't we?
Exactly. So yeah, would you like to know who won last week?
Yeah, go on.
It was me.
Well done.
Thank you. I'll take that. Thank you very much. But yeah, so I'm going to have to try and defend the title this week.
Yeah.
So what have you got this week?
This week, since we've had a warm week, and there's been a bit of controversy about, how the colour of weather maps has changed, reflecting hot weather, and kind of, making it look like a melting inferno. So what I've actually found is a meme where it's a colouring book for colouring weather maps. It says BBC Climate Propaganda Colouring Book, and you just get 4 colours. You get like a deep red, an orange, a deep purple, and like a nearly black colour for for drawing your heat maps.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I went with something hot for mine.
Okay.
So we're on a kind of a theme.
Yeah.
It's somebody pouring, I seem to be like gasoline or something.
Oh, probably.
I don't know.
Probably lighter fluid.
Yeah.
Barbecue
onto
lighter
a barbecue.
Yeah.
Which is going, as you can imagine. And the caption is, when you know that what you're about to say is going to cause a shitstorm, but you say it anyway.
Yeah. Pouring fuel on the fire. Yeah.
He really is. He doesn't mind doing it either. He's quite happy there, propping up against the wall, pouring his fuel on the fire. So yes, we'll get those on the website. Go over to topicopedia.online and vote for your favourite meme of the week, and we'll let you know next week who's crowned the winner.
Wah, 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 wah. It's rude, it's crude, it might make you leak from laughing so hard you can't even speak. Two filthy jesters delightfully bleak. We'll make you laugh, snort and blush in a streak. It's Topicopedia's Joke of the Week.
Yeah, it's good fun though, isn't it?
It is. I do like that. Anyway, I tried to make a joke about a broken pencil.
Oh yeah,
but there's no point.
Oh. Yeah, fair one.
Yeah. This week I bought a camouflage jacket online.
Did you?
Yeah, still not found it.
That's terrible. Oh God.
I've started calling my bedroom the office because apparently I only go in there to disappoint people and leave early.
I like that. Yeah, that's good.
What do you call the space between your grandma's tits?
Oh God, I don't know.
Her pussy.
Oh. I really like that one.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh, you found a good one. Well done.
Right, let's see if I'm any good at this one. If I'm rubbish at this, you can tell it me again next week, ready for the TikTok, right?
Okay.
So a delivery man's making delivery to a farm, and when he arrives, he notices a farmer fucking a sheep.
Oh God.
And in a panic, he runs to the door and he knocks like mad. A kid opens the door and the man says, "Hey kid, this dude's fucking one of the sheep." The kid looks over, sees and says, "Yeah, that's my dad."
Oh my God.
That was terrible.
Oh my God. Okay. Is that your lot for this week?
Yeah, can you tell it that again next week, but do a better job of the barring?
No, I
Please
don't.
do.
I'm all right. I'm good. Okay. Right. Oh God. I asked a chef if he ever served a steak raw.
Okay.
He said, yeah, but it's rare.
Yeah. Okay. Oh dear.
I can't believe my local baker was arrested for drug dealing.
No.
I was a loyal customer for 5 years and I had absolutely no idea he was a baker. When an insect hits your windshield at 75 miles per hour, what is the last thing that goes through its mind?
Oh, I don't know.
It's arsehole. Right. This is a silly one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the Italian chef that died?
No.
He passed away.
Oh, no.
We can only do so much. His legacy will come a pizza history. How sad that he ran out of time. Sending Olive my prayers to his family. His wife is really upset. She's still not over it.
Oh, God.
You never sausage a tragic thing. And balls that end bit up. You never sausage a I can't say it. You never sausage a tragic thing.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, thanks so much for listening, everyone. Don't forget to head over to topicopedia.online to vote for your meme of the week. Your vote decides it. Whilst you're still there, fill out our sexy feedback form or drop us a comment on any of our socials. We love hearing from you. If you enjoyed the show, give us a like, follow and share, and let's see how much we can grow together. See you all next week. Bye.
Bye.